Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Doctor Strange number 33 by Marvel Comics. It's an Infinity Gauntlet crossover, so yeah, with all of the events, major events, there's always crossover and that goes into other comics through Marvel. That's a thing that they're doing for years now, so that's not, really surprising. The downside is that all these quote unquote crossovers and fillers. I'm not sure why I did the quote unquote because that's what it is. They are not always good, and in this case, this is not a good issue. Okay, let's dive in. So, Doctor Strange is concentrating, floating there. We have Pip the Troll, and he's doing I don't know, he's doing something, but Pip the Troll just talks and talks and talks about the events that we are seeing here, that we see the Earth heroes attacking Thanos, but in his self-made, what is it, an altar? Yeah, I think it's an altar. But then they are frozen in time, and Thanos senses that Doctor Strange is the one that could undo all of it. What I'm not sure why he thinks that, because he has the Infinity Gauntlet. So, okay, doesn't matter. We need to have the plot moving forward. So, what is Thanos doing? He uses his powers, his Infinity Gauntlet powers, and does some kind of a shockwave through the cosmos, and that hits the Sanctum Sanctorium of Doctor Strange, and then he is getting sucked into a portal along with Clea, and it's some kind of a time maelstrom stream thingy, and those two are just getting sucked in, but somehow they have they use the magic to escape the maelstrom, and they are going to skipping a few pages. They are been thrown back in time to Egypt, and they are near the lighthouse of Pharos, and it seems that this is near somewhere between 280 BC and the 13th century, in between them, and they are looking for the library, and not any library, it's just the library, because the library has the knowledge to bring them back. It seems that the library is the biggest or most important library in the whole world before they burn down in flames, because there's a war going on between the Romans and the Egyptians, and somehow the library is getting destroyed somehow. Not entirely sure how that all went down, but hey, they are telling me, so yeah, that's how it is. Not a big fan of the art. There are some good bits here. I mean, I love the facial expressions, but I think the art is a little bit wonky here and there. And that's it. So they are, they are searching for the library, and they are, flying towards some kind of a structure, and they are meeting with Julius Caesar and Cleopatra, and they have a talk with them. I'm not entirely sure why, because there's some dialogue, between them that doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't feel important somehow. What I do know is that they are being watched by an Egyptian sorcerer called Zoda of Pergamum, something like that. So they are floating away after some kind of a verbal exchange about nothing. And then they found the library, and the library looks, looks okay. It looks like an Roman Egyptian structure, and Strange uses his magic to find the scroll of Vishanti, that is once known as the Book of Vishanti. Oh no, it's gonna be the Book of Vishanti because, well, there's only scrolls and not books in this era. But he brags about it, that he is the only one that uses his spell to locate the scroll. And then Clea is being captured by whatchamacallit, this guy, Zoda, and he is looking for the scroll as well, but he could never find it. And he says, well, I got her imprisoned in some kind of a mirror, and if you do not give me the scroll, I'm gonna, destroy the mirror, and therefore also destroying Clea in it. And but Strange is a little bit, is getting angry, and he says, well, maybe the scroll was hiding itself from you. Hint, hint, hint. That's a little bit strange. Why would a scroll hiding from a sorcerer, right? Well, we found out. Well, we don't find out, but there's some. Okay, let me guide you through it. So what is Strange doing? He defeats him in 1 second because he throws the scroll. The Zoda catches the scroll, and then the scroll zaps him into oblivion. Strange releases Clea, and then he guessed basically that that the scroll eluded him for many years because it was protecting himself from unworthy hands. Oh yeah, great. And then he figured it out that when he threw the scroll, that the scroll would lash out to his, to the bad, unworthy hands of the sorcerer. That makes totally no sense. I mean, it's a scroll. It's not a living entity. There is words in it. Maybe okay. So even if the scroll is, magical, not everything is magical. Is alive, and has consciousness. A scroll is there that people, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. Is there to read. People can read scrolls. It doesn't matter if you're evil or not evil, or righteous or not righteous. It doesn't matter. This is a scroll. You can open it and you can read if you are a magician or a sorcerer, and use that for whatever purpose in your life to gain whatever goals you have. So that the scroll is lashing out, and that only Doctor Strange is the worthy one. Yeah, that's a little bit on the nose. Nah, that doesn't fly with me. So that sucks. And then we have some wonky art, in my opinion. Although I like this panel because, well, Doctor Strange is he's a smart guy, and it's all way too convenient because he contacted somehow an anchor in the 20th century, and he uses magic to anchor that magic through the time stream so that they can go back in time. And this looks atrocious, in my opinion. So, okay, the scroll is going back to the library because, the time stream is getting in sync again, and he is going back in time with Clea. And who is the anchor? It's none other than Dr. Druid. And Dr. Druid were once, some kind of an enemy or, bad guy or whatever, and now they are friends again. And Doctor Strange is, doing his hocus pocus again with Thanos, and that, goes into the rest of the comics. This sucks. I didn't like this at all. I don't mind filler issues, but this is not a real fun. I mean, the art is, like I said, wonky. The evil guy is beaten in 1 second by a scroll, not even by Doctor Strange itself. And then he's conveniently getting back to the 20th century because he has conveniently made contact with an anchor called Dr. Druid. Is it Dr. Druid or is it Mr. Druid? This is Dr. Druid. Let me just give me a sec. This is Dr. Druid. It's Dr. Druid, right? I just said it a moment ago. Dr. Anthony Druid. Yeah. Like the costume, by the way. This is not a recommend. This is a bad filler issue. And it brings us to the end of the video, guys. So thank you for watching. If you like my video, just, give me a like. Subscribe to my channel. Share my video. Leave a comment. That would help me a lot. I mean, I like talking to people. I'll see you next time.